Are you looking to sell your property and want to get the biggest return on your investment? Well, that's where I come in. Hi, my name is Larissa and I'm a Toronto-based real estate agent helping first-time home buyers get into the market. Because I work so much with buyers, I know what really captures their attention and what people fall in love with, and that translates to extra money for you. So let's chat about 3 things that you can do today to improve your property value and improve the way that it looks and attract the right buyers who are going to pay you the most money for your property. If you enjoy this video, please just give it a thumbs up below. And if you'd like to book a call with me, you can do so using the Calendly link in the bio of this video. Now, the first thing I would suggest to do if you're looking to sell your property and get a great return is to paint. Really, what you're trying to do is give the perception that your property has been taken great care of while living there and that you have pride of home ownership. I think buyers are really scared these days to purchase properties that haven't been taken care of or that have hidden defects that they don't know about. So if you paint your property, you're giving the illusion that you've taken wonderful care of this home and that you really do care about its appearance. And also, painting can be expensive, so it is something that is nice to offer to homeowners. And while it does seem like it's expensive, it's not expensive in the grand scheme of doing, greater repairs and renovations. It does definitely get you the return that you will be looking for. If you pay a painter $1,000 or $2,000, you're going to see that return in a greater amount when it comes to the offer prices that you receive. So definitely would suggest giving a fresh coat of paint to a property, really liven the space up, make it look fresh. Some of my favorite colors, everything by Benjamin Moore is wonderful. It's a great quality paint. Simply White tends to be the favorite these days, although Chantilly Lace is definitely in the running just behind Simply White as well. But definitely you can get a recommendation from a designer and you can get a great color in there, but just something neutral, keep the space fresh and looking good. I would recommend this for sure. The second thing that I would recommend doing is changing out your light fixtures. This is a really inexpensive way to modernize a space, and I think light fixtures definitely go in and out of trend quite quickly. So if you have lived in a property for a while, you're going to want to change out the light fixtures, and you don't have to go crazy. In the bedroom, you can use just a simple flush mount light, and in the dining, try to keep it something neutral depending on the space. Of course, if you have an exceptional loft, you're going to want to play that up with the lighting. But if you're just selling a typical condo or a home that is, modern and simple, then you're going to want to do the same. I would try to avoid any light fixtures that are really ornament or that are going to appeal only to a very specific audience. So I automatically always think of chandeliers that are really glitzy, unless it is a really high value item you already have. If you're just looking to spruce up your space, go with simple. That way you're going to attract everybody and they're going to leave your property remembering how nice and fresh it looks and the space and the layout, as opposed to that one with the sparkly chandelier. You definitely don't want to have that happen unless that is your target demographic, of course. So be in the know about your property and who you're trying to target. But I'd say light fixtures is a really easy swap that you can do, and even Amazon offers really nice options. And it's not expensive to swap those out, but it does give the illusion that you've put in a lot of work into your property and leaves a lasting impression for potential home buyers. And last but not least, the third thing that I would do to spruce up your property is make sure that you think about the furniture items in your home, and I would personally invest in staging. This is something that I offer to my own clients on listings and that I usually cover because I believe in staging so much. How you live in your home is typically just how the functionality flows for you, but it's not necessarily how a buyer is going to envision themselves living in your home. So while you might work from home and you might have a desk in your living space, that's not necessarily how someone's going to envision that they use the space if they don't have the need for work from home space, or they have children, or they really want a dining table instead. So I would definitely recommend investing in having a stager come in. At the very least, you can have a stager come in for a consultation and give you ideas of what you can do in your space to make it appeal to the most people. Even if they're not bringing in furniture and they're just working with the items you have, they can still give you some tips and tricks and pointers of how they think it will appeal to the greatest number of people. But I definitely would recommend working with an agent who does invest in staging, because I've seen a lot of really great returns on staging in terms of the investment. My might be $5,000 to stage your house, but if it's going to get you an extra $25,000 to $30,000, to me, I think it pays for itself. So this is another thing you can do. And two, just quick bonus things I would say if you are open to doing, definitely a deep clean. Having a clean space goes so far. I cannot even tell you if a space is dirty, or the lights, when you turn the lights on, the switches are sticky or dirty. It just turns buyers off, of course, as a natural reaction. So if you're living in the property, make sure you keep it tidy and clean. Make sure you have the fan on when you're cooking, and just give it a really good scrub in all areas of the property. If you don't want to do it yourself, you can hire some wonderful cleaning services for a deep clean. And the second bonus thing I'd say is decluttering is so key. I can tell you pretty much every staging report I've had my clients get says to declutter. So take everything off the kitchen counters, take everything off the bathroom counters. Again, it's not necessarily showcasing how you can live in the space, but you're just trying to show people a great space that it is and appeal to the most people. So you might have someone come through who doesn't cook. So they don't want to see that, you have the olive oil out and you have the knives out and all these things. If they don't cook, they can't relate to that, right? Maybe they're an Uber Eats type of person and they just like everything minimalist and clean. So let's appeal to them too. So definitely decluttering and cleaning are two things I would put on your checklist if you're preparing a property to get it on the market to sell. I hope these tips have been interesting and helpful for you. I think really if you do invest in these options, you're going to get the greatest return on investment. But if you are looking for more tips and tricks, or you're thinking of listing your home, happy to do a walkthrough and give you some more tips as well, or discuss how I can better help you with assisting in selling your property. If you're looking for more educational videos like this, again, you can subscribe or you can give a thumbs up and follow along for more information. You can also connect with me on social media at Rent, Buy, or Sell Today, or you can book a Calendly call with me using the link below. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any other tips and tricks for selling your property, share them with me below. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.